Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome. Today I'm here with my Banish deck profile. I've been working on this deck for a while. Unfortunately, I do have a bit of a story to tell you folks. Long story short, I ordered this card named Forbidden Dress. Been waiting for it through the post. I haven't received it. I've been waiting for about a few days now. Unfortunately, I've had to contact the seller so he can resend it me. For now, I've proxied the Forbidden Dresses with lances. So for you folks, if you see Forbidden Lance, ignore that. Just think of it as Forbidden Dress. I'll explain the effect. In fact, I'll have the card on the screen so you folks can read the effect that way. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to the deck. I'm going to go over my card choices and all that good stuff. So, starting off with the monsters, of course, I play the triple Grenma Judah Elza. This card is so busted. This card is your win condition. He gains 400 attack points and defense for each banish card you control. So in your banish zone, so it works really well with Pot of Desires. You know, if you pot a Desires, he's like 6k. It's really disgusting. He's so good in this deck. Of course, the triple Eater of Millions. Sorry, Alan, one of the Eater of Millions got damaged when my bag got wet. I was really annoyed about that. But Eater of Millions is just such a good card. It guarantees protection. When he battles, you can banish your opponent's monster face down, and he gains 100 attack and defense for each banished card that's face down, which is really powerful. The aspect of banishing cards face down, you know, just solidifies your win condition pretty much. For the hand traps, I play the triple Swift Scarecrow. Again, this deck, if your Grenma Judah or your Eater of Millions gets stuffed, you don't want to get OTK, you don't want to have, you know, you've got no form of protection. This deck is very aggro, so the only form of protection we have is the Swift Scarecrow to stop the battle phase, just to stall and kind of get our resources back, following up with the triple Battle Fader, same reasoning. And of course he's really good because when you use Battle Fader, he banishes himself when he leaves the field after he uses effect this way. And it works well with the Grenma Judah Elza, so he gains that buff. Very powerful. For my two obs, the double Necroface, I wish this card was at 3. This card is so amazing. When it's banished, both players banish the top 5 cards of their deck. It's really powerful. It's really good when you banish the Grenma Judah Elza. It makes DDR live, so you can bring your Grenma Judah Elza out. No difficulty really, and pretty much just the really only one offs. I play one E-Turtle and one Fairy Tale Snow just to banish just to banish cards in our grave that we do not need, because you know we will have dead Desires, you know, dead Gold Sarks, all that jazz. So that's going to round up the monster. I'm going to go into the spells. So for the spells, of course, the triple Pot of Duality standard. We want to see our cards. Triple Pot of Desires. This card is so great. I love this deck because it can play around silly hand traps like Ash. So even if they Ash Pot of Desires, it's not bad. If we have Grenma Judah and they Ash the Desires, that means we bait out the Ash Blossom, and I don't care if I don't get the 2 cards. My Grenma Judah is 6k, which is really powerful. The triple Gold Sarcophagus, really good. Banish the Necroface to help her get her effect to banish the top 5. I've made a player deck out with her effect, which was pretty funny. I banished, you know, because we went into grind game one time. Pretty funny. Of course, this is supposed to be the triple Forbidden Dress. If you want to play Lance, you can in fact play this. But the reason why I play Dress is because I want to protect my Grenma Judah Elza. I wanted to play. I was thinking of playing the Pianissimo, but I don't want my Grenma Judah Elza just to have 100 attack, so it gets wailed in and I take that damage. So I thought Forbidden Dress was just a much you know, better option. And continuing on, of course, the triple DDR. DDR is so good. You know, it's a premature burial, except you ditch a card from your hand just to bring back a banished monster from your banished zone. So you bring back Grenma Judah Elza, which is really powerful. 2 obs, 2 soul absorption, life points. It's, you know, who can say no to life points? If you want to play 3, be my guest. 1 day of peace, just, you know, just for the draw power and protection as well. Sometimes you won't have enough banish cards to kill your opponent, so you can just attack with Granmaju for whatever, and then you go 1 day of peace. It's so dirty. 1 pot of acquitativeness, again just to recycle resources. 1 foolish burial, 1 soul release, 1 Regeki, and of course 1 defissure. That's going to round up my spell lineup. The only traps I play is just the 1 Macrocosmos because it's disgusting, and 1 Jar of Avarice. I might take this out for something else, I'm not 100% sure yet, but for now I just play Jar of Avarice. That's going to round up the main deck. Now the extra deck, it's really important. You know, we make the Barkian, we make this all day, we make all these cards. These cards are so fundamental in this deck. Yeah, we make all this. Oh, you know, we've got the Odd Eyes, even though we don't play Odd Eyes Fusion. But anyway, basically, we use this extra deck for Eater of Millions because we just want just Eater of Millions to be buff. You know, it's an easy summon. We don't have to banish our other resources. Just get rid of the extra deck. The extra deck means nothing to us. So yeah, which is really good. I mean, you can play options if you want to be safe, but you know, with the way the deck works, you aren't going to be needing your extra deck whatsoever. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you an FTK you can do with this deck. So this is pretty much the bread and butter combo. If you pull this off, this is like if you open this hand with just 3 of these, you won. If you go second, of course. So basically, what you're going to do now, you're going to activate Pot of Desires. If this gets ashed, it does not matter. We can still FTK. It really doesn't matter if it gets ashed, because the main objective is to banish our cards. We want banished cards. And of course, if they ash it, we don't draw. We can just draw 2. Drawing 2 cards is just a bonus in my eyes. And of course, we can summon the Eater of Millions by banishing our whole extra deck. So let's do some maths. So we banished 10 cards, 15. So that's 25. So he's 2500. And then we normal summon our Granmaju to Alza, assuming our opponent has nothing because we went second. And then we do the calculations for Granmaju. So that's 2k, 4k, 6k, 8k. That's 10k. Smack for game. That is pretty much the FTK. It's very disgusting. You know, Granmaju is 10k, this is 25, and this gets over threat. So say if our opponent sets something, you know, we can just attack over it and banish it with the Eater of Millions. So yes, folks, that's pretty much it for the combo and the video. Thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. If you folks enjoy my content, please subscribe for further, further content. This is the Creative Duelist signing off, and I shall see you in my next video. Take care and stay creative.